was midnight on the other railway, lots of the diesels were working really hard. Not only they are really useful as the steam engines are, they're very busy and they're very revolutionary engines. One night in Wednesday of June 27th, both Harry and Bert arrived at the scrapyard to check on Diesel 10, who's been repaired after he returned from the diesel works.
Are you okay, sir? We're just here to see if you're doing good.
Yes, I'm better now. Thanks to those puffballs who caused me a lot of accidents, since they're nothing but a pile of scrap. I can't believe they're up to something with us diesels.
Oh dear. But no worries, sir. Diesel will see if we can get rid of the steam engines for you. And then you can have some peaceful today.
You think so? I can't have that because I remember the last time I tried to catch up to the puffballs before I fall off the viaduct. Puffball. Teapot.
Really? Then what are you gonna do without crossing the danger bridge?
Yeah, we don't know if you could take another track to the station.
Not to worry, you two. I'll find out soon enough once we're having a great, big plan to start working.
On Sodor, all the engines were very busy carrying passengers and freight up and down the lines. So one afternoon, all the engines arrived at Knapford Station.
Hey guys, have you heard the news? Jeffrey is coming back to Sodor today after he's been working at the Great Western Railway a long time.
Really? That sounds great, but I'm just kinda a little jealous when I see him doing some dirty work as same as I have later that day. Dirty cars from dirty sidings. Yuck.
Be careful, James. You don't want to get into trouble with these freight cars, do you?
Rubbish, Philip. I can handle those trucks all by myself since they're dirty and nothing but troublesome trucks. Just you wait and see.
That's actually 2 weeks ago. You're not listening to my advice about not going to stop being a show-off, James. Unfortunately, Sir Topham had just told you about your inappropriate behavior. And surely that you'll have the only Great Western Way is the only right way to work for it.
Don't bring it up again, Doc. I already know it.
At least I remember the last time Jeffrey is coming to Sodor and Thomas is a little jealous of his rival.
Oh look, here he comes. Finally he's arrived in time.
Hello everyone, I'm back from my old home. How's everything going when I'm gone?
It's going good, Jeffrey. Everything seems really good.
Oh good, I'm just glad to hear that everybody's doing great.
It sure is that everything seems special, isn't it, James?
What's so special about everything is doing good, Emily? I can't have that lot of times when I'm in the bad day on this railway, especially Jeffrey who is doing the small jobs.
I'm sorry, what did you say, James?
Seems like you're doing the smallest jobs, Jeffrey. You know, lots of freight cars you're working with it are just the disgraceful things that you're just the tiniest engine who does the small things to do, especially you're always late.
What are you talking about? I just got back from a Great Western Railway since I've been working with Duck and Oliver, and I'm not late. Plus, I always arrive here on time since I decided to come back here to see how the engine's doing today. You don't need to be rude.
Let James, he is just sensitive, you know.
What's the point of being sensitive at all times when Jeffrey is always late? I haven't got time for your silly sensitives from you big engines. Just wait and see when Jeffrey is too small for the job and I'm doing the big jobs.
Whatever. Anyway, I wonder where Thomas could be.
Thomas the Tank Engine is very proud of his branch lines. One day, he stopped to drop off his passengers.
You done it again, Thomas. Right on time and really reliable. You're 43 minutes late. Well, it's like they always say, better late than never. Looks like I beat you once again, Thomas. Shut up, buddy. Oh, shoot, here comes the freaking doughboy. Oh, Thomas! Oh, dear. Here comes the thick boy, Annie. Thomas! What's so good about this afternoon when you're late as usual, Thomas? Sir, the signalman was at it again. You know how long I waited at a red signal for? Oh, what, 43 minutes? Nah, man, it was like 2.5 minutes. Okay, then what were you doing that made you later than ever? Oh, well, I was hunting with Rosie. I filled Gordon's tender with special coal without him knowing. Let's see, I took a nap on the roof of Tidler's sheds. Oh, and I waited at that red signal mentioned earlier. Signal. None of that's too important to put before your job, Thomas. Well, I'll tell you what, I needed some rest after that session with Rosie. Alright, Thomas, but if you keep being late, then I have no other choice than give this branch line to another engine, and you go back to yard work. You're funny. Straighten yourself out, Thomas. Are we clear? As clear as crystal meth. Yes, we're clear. Good. Now, next time I expect you... God dang it! Flippin' heck! Son. No, get out of here. No, get out of here. Golly. Good. Now, next time, I expect you to be right on time. Are we clear? Yes, Father. Great.
Bother, I didn't mean to be late at all times. I hope I'll be on time because I hate it when the signalman is being lazy to send me to the right track back to Knapford Station.
Oh, hello there, Thomas. I haven't seen you in a while. How's everything going?
Not too well, Jeffrey, and it's fine until I was late than ever. And Sir Topham Hatt thinks I was late once again when it's not my fault that I was waiting too long for the signal man to send me to Farker. Then he said he'll give my branch line to another engine and I go back to the yards to do the job.
Oh, I'm so sorry to hear that. I didn't hear that the cinnamon didn't send me the wrong track when he was lazy though, even though I was carrying some freight cars from Macquarie.
Yeah, at least he tried to send me for scrap or something. I feel like that I'm not really useful anymore. It's too much irritatings or anything else.
Oh, that's sad. Kinda wonder why if you are so different. Both of us are just different engines.
What do you mean we're different?
Well, what I mean is, different tank engines like us that, back in my old railway, the manager says I look different from the other big engines. I think he told me the whole story.
How?
Well, as you may know, Thomas, the big engines always told me I'm too small for the job. And it's like 4 weeks ago, I was used to become smaller than the big engines. Or should I say, I usually becoming the biggest engine than the smallest engines.
Wow, that was very sensitive indeed that the other engines are really big as you are, then you'd rather be a small one.
Well, I was a little bit small engine, but I can't be as small as the engine on this railway. However, it's because I kind of look different.
I can see that. And especially I see lots of engines that are just busy right now, and so am I since I'm carrying passengers.
Really? Who told me about that?
No one. You mean someone or just?
Oh yeah, I remember James. He thinks I'm too small to do the job on Sodor after I just come back from a Great Western Railway. And I get rid of it frustrated with him a long time at Knapford.
Really? That is messed up. Why did he say to you?
I don't know. It's like he's having a bad day in the yards. How about you go ask him and see what he's up to or something. I think he's quite busy bumming those troublesome trucks. Anyway, I'm off to do my job. I can't talk right now, Thomas.
Did James seriously having a bad day after he claims that Jeffrey is too small to do the job? I'll see if he is doing something in the yards.
Dirty cars from dirty sidings. Yuck. I hate it when there's lots of coal everywhere.
Looks like you're taking it too far. Red Smarter.
Shut up and get moving.
Hey James, I want to ask you something. Did you seriously claiming that Jeffrey is small when he's arrived to Sodor?
No. Why would you think that I say it to Jeffrey, Thomas?
Well, Jeffrey told me that you're a little rude to him earlier at Knapford Yards. So, I think you're just a big engine and Jeffrey is just a small engine, since he told me that he's more different than the other engines at his old railway.
What's the point of being big when Jeffrey is small, Thomas? Ha, of course I was big, but I was big a little bit. Both Gordon and Henry are the big engines. I used to be a small one. When I have my tender of coal where it paints red and paints in my boiler, I wanted to feel the shiniest engine on Sodor. Ha, I don't care if I'm too small to do the job as same as Jeffrey's, Thomas. You thought I was small a little bit. Now if you excuse me, I'm off to do some dirty work over here.
That's just weird when James always shows off. I don't know what his problem is.
Well, Thomas, looks like you and I are just working in the yard. Just like other times I've been working here 2 days ago. And did you hear the news?
What news? And no, I haven't, Rosie.
Sir Topham had said tomorrow the 2 new engines is coming to Sodor and they'll be helping us out in this railway yards. I bet both of them can be the splendid engines like you and me.
I am not really sure if I see the 2 new engines that are look like us, Rosie. No offense, but I wonder who they are when they're here tomorrow.
Oh, I don't know. Ask Sir Topham Hatt. I'm sure he'll know everything.
I wonder if I should see the 2 new engines that are here just for tomorrow.
Sir, where are we going?
To the place to make the new crude diesel. The reason why I'm making the first plan to get rid of the silly puffballs, it's because diesels like us know everything that is the best. Devious deeds like you always have it. From now on, I want you 3 to sit right there at the junction while I'm off to look for the new friends that is look like us diesels. While you're waiting, I'll come right back when I have the new diesel friends.
Okay.
I wonder if I should look for the new diesel engines that is look like us right now. Wait, what is that? It's shining my eyes. Stop. Stop.
Wait, what the? Hey, what are you doing on my track? I'm very busy with my trains.
Oh, I'm sorry, I was just off to, the yards, yeah. And who are you? You seem different, like the same thing as I am.
I'm Coco, and I'm here to drop my passengers off to the station. V told me to take them here so I can find the stations to let passengers off. Do you know the place where I can take them there? And who are you?
Oh, I guess, you can take them to the main street station, yeah. It's nearby the diesel yard, I think. And I'm Diesel 10.
Okay, thanks for your help, Diesel 10. And can you please move so I don't want to be late?
Okay. Wow, what a little squirrely diesel one she is. I wonder what I was thinking.
Okay, how was it going, sir? Did you find the new friends yet?
Yeah, and where have you been? I just found one, boys, don't worry. I think the new friend name is Coco. I discovered that she's green and she's different as same as I am. And I can see that she's so strange. I wonder where she did come from.
Coco? I had never heard of that name before in my life. What does she look like?
I don't know, Diesel. I think she looked like the one of us right now.
Whoa.
Really? How come she looked like the one of us, sir?
Yeah, I'm kinda confused of something you're trying to tell us about her, sorry.
Well, if you don't know what she looks like, I'll tell you tomorrow when I'm bringing her to the smelter's yard.
What? Bringing her to the smelter's yard? What for? You can't be serious.
Don't be silly, it's not even that big of the deal. Besides, diesels are allowed to go to the smelters along with the new diesel friend. And you should know that by now. And now, let's move back to work, boys. We'll discuss this later.
Ugh, no kidding.
It's just crazy as foolish like 2 days when Splatter and Dodge just left the railway.
Let's just leave Sodor since Diesel 10 is getting himself into trouble for trying to destroy the railway Dodge.
Yeah, I guess we're going back to the mainland after all.
Later that night, the engines were in Tidmouth sheds when Sir Topham had arrived.
Good evening, engines. Since tomorrow I know that your engines were very busy, but I'm just ordering the 2 new engines that are arrived at Knapford Station. Their names are Flick and Tooting. Flick is the Art Diesel, and Tooting is the Jupiter steam engine. So, if you want to see them in the afternoon, I'll introduce you to them later.
Yes, sir.
And also, where is Jeffrey? He should be here by now. It's been an hour.
Hey sir, sorry I was late. I have to do my evening train before I come back here to my sheds at 10 p.m.
Well, Jeffrey, seems that you're always late. This is too much stubborn that you're always causing delay as usual.
I'm sorry, sir. I was just trying my best to do my job, but I've been working in the yards like a long time. Or for a long time, should I have to say something?
You've been working in the yards for a long time, Jeffrey, so tomorrow I want you to be on time whenever you're working with freight cars in the yards until I can trust you again.
Oh, okay. Yes, sir. Who am I kidding? I've been working in the yards for a long time, teaching those freight cars some manners, or should I say, I teach those troublesome trucks a lesson, and they better behave themselves.
At least you're having a hard time with them after taking them to the quarry, Jeffrey. Other times those trucks are really mischief like they always are.
Yeah, and tomorrow Sir Topham Hatt said that the 2 new engines is coming to Knapford Station, and I think they're just replacing Jeffrey straight away.
Really? What do you mean I have to get replaced, Percy? Is this sort of kind of joke?
No, I don't think it's a joke.
Who's the 2 new engine? This doesn't make any sense.
The new engines is only a diesel and a steam engine, Jeffrey.
A diesel? And a steam engine? Bah! Both engines never replace me like that, because I'm the special engine who comes to Sodor to work hard for Topham Hatt. And you engines didn't realize that I'm a really useful too.
Everyone knows you're useful, Jeffrey, but I'm sorry, the new engines are coming here tomorrow soon enough.
Yeah, and I'm sure they weren't trying to replace you, Jeffrey.
Whatever, Thomas, just be quiet. I want some sleep. Good night.
Joy, what's his problem when the 2 new engines that are just coming here tomorrow?
I don't know, he seems very jealous of those 2 when they arrived to Sodor or something.
That's disgraceful when he's only small to be jealous of the new engines, if you know what I mean.
Guys, I don't think he's only jealous of the new engines, but I think he is really upset about it when he thinks the new engines might replace him. And yeah, he sure is jealous of them after all. Maybe he'll be alright when it's tomorrow. The change might be better.
Well, whatever you say.
Early the next morning, Jeffrey was grumbling in the yards.
Oh, look who's here. It's Jeffrey. He's moving too slow once he's pushing all of us right now.
Ugh! Get moving, you stupid, troublesome freight cars! Ugh! You guys should be ashamed of yourself for always getting me a lot of trouble with Sir Topham Hatt when I'm always late. I'm never late. I was just right on time and really reliable.
Well, everyone knows that you're just right on time, Jeffrey, but Sir Topham Hatt wasn't sure if you were on time when you finish your work or not.
Well, being reliable is more important than being late. Like, all the time I was just useless and being late once again. Ugh!
Maybe you should control yourself while ignoring those trucks in line.
Oh, what's the point, Thomas? I can't help myself. I could not control myself when those trucks are up to something. They're against me. Their teasings is always getting on my nerves.
If those trucks are on your nerves, maybe you should try to ignore them. That way it wouldn't try to bother you when you're ignoring them.
Ah! Who cares? I have a lot of work to do. Good luck with your own passenger route, Thomas.
Okay, whatever. I was only trying to help.
Excuse me, but where are we? And why did you bring me here?
Oh, because we're showing you around the yard and meet some of my friends in this place, that's all. From now on, did you see any sparks and shadows around here?
Yes, they're scary. Is this a place looks scary?
Oh, of course not. Why would you think so? This place has the amazing international with the pile of junk around here. Sometimes when there are freight cars of scrap, the scrap, iron claw machine and including the Sodor steamy scrap machine at the other side.
Sir, I don't think Coco can join us in this place. Is she too afraid to come here?
I was afraid of this place. You guys had no idea what you're doing, but you better please tell me what's going on.
Like what? You have a problem here.
Well, yes. Why do you ask?
We'll see if you do have a problem in this yard when we have to take you here whether you like it or not.
That's enough, you boys. Now, Coco, here's what I'm showing you around.
Okay, but you should have tell me why you are taking me here right now. I'm so scared of this.
Here we are. And do you see those two fellows over there, Coco?
Wilson, Brewster, what are you guys doing here?
Sorry Coco, we're just looking for you everywhere from outside and we couldn't find you anywhere after V told us to find you.
Yeah, we were worried about you and your passenger trains. And what happened to your train?
Those diesels must have taken them away from me where I wasn't looking, I think.
What?
What is right, you boys? Since me and my crew are bringing you three here to show you around just because we need some new diesel friends that can help us out to get rid of the steamiers from Sodor Island.
What? What do you mean steamies? Do you mean steam engines? Or just Puffer Pete?
I don't know what he's talking about, Wilson. I think I'm scared.
I think it's the bad idea for us to do that, sir.
Nonsense, Diesel. They're really good to join us right now, whether they're here to help us out to scrap the puffballs from the Sodor Railway. Of course, they are the smelly steamy. Now, since you three are just here, I'm making you become evil.
What? No. You can't be serious.
Evil? No. This is not good at all.
Please. We don't want to be evil. We're the nice chuggers from Chuggington.
It's too late. Me and the boys had no choice, but we have to make you become evil.
Wilson, Brewster, I'm so scared right now because of what Dieselton said.
I know, right? It's dangerous to be in here.
Ha 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 ha. End of the line, Twinkle Toes.
Come on, you stupid trucks. I haven't got all day, you know. Ugh. My gosh, come on, you stupid trucks. Dog crap. My sod rod's broken. I'll never get up the top of the hill.
Don't worry, Jeffrey. I'll help you out to the docks in no time.
Thanks, Edward. Great. I deserve to be punished. Again.
Meanwhile, back at Knapford Station, Thomas arrived to pick up and drop off his passengers when he saw something coming down the track.
Hello, is this Sodor?
Why yes, it is Sodor. And my name is Thomas, and I run this branch line. And what's your name?
I'm Flick, the yard diesel shunter, and this is Tootie, the Jupiter engine. I think she's from the American Jupiter Railroad or something.
Hi, it's nice to meet you, Thomas.
It's nice to meet you both. I hope you guys can always welcome to Sodor today. And I'm pretty sure Sir Topham Hatt can give you jobs.
Good afternoon, Thomas, and hello, Flick and Tootie. Since you two are just in time for work, Flick, you'll start by taking the coal cars to Brendan Dogs after you finish shunting them in the yards. And Tootie, you'll start by taking some passengers on the main line.
Right away, sir.
Soon Flick and Tootie were working really hard. Tootie was taking some passengers on the main line, and Flick was taking some freight cars to Brandam docks. Both of them are the really useful ones. But not for Jeffrey. Later that day.
Wow, Jeffrey, what's going on here?
Don't ask me what's going on, Thomas. It's because I was only trying to teach those freight cars how to behave good. But now they're causing me so many accidents in this dockyard. And that's why I'm not in the mood for what they did to me.
Well, unless you only got yourself in trouble, unfortunately.
Oh, don't give me a smart look, Thomas. Sir Topham had just betrayed me for something I didn't do. This is wasting my time that I lost my job. And you hope I will be happy that I'm punished for this.
I'm sorry, Jeffrey, but I have to go now since I'm not involved with this.
Okay guys, since Diesel 10 wants us to do the job for him, we're going to scrap the smelly steamies from the Sodor Island. But before we do that, Wilson, you go to the station and catch the red puffball. Coco, you go to the main line and find a green puffball. And I'll go to the yards to find a blue puffball.
Good idea, Brewster. Let's go.
Oh hello, you must be the new engine. Who are you? You look different from the other engines.
My name is, Reggie. Yeah, my name is Reggie. I'm from, Monroe where I worked out there, yeah.
Okay, Reggie, I guess you're welcome to Sodor, but you should ask Sir Topham Hatt and see if he can give you a job.
Okay.
Hey, who are you and what are you doing on my line?
Get out of my way, Puffball. I'm off on my duty since I'm out of sight, you know.
Excuse me?
I said I'm off on my duty, you know. Now get out of my way.
I don't know if I would do that, but you're so rude since you just got to Sodor. I don't know why. Hey, what are you doing? Stop it. Ouch. Hey, why did you do that for? I was only asking you if you'll just...
Shut up. I haven't got time for your bossing things around my style. Now if you excuse me, I'm off on my duty, like I said.
Hey. You better get back here and pull me out. Ugh. This is wasting my time that Peter and Lois are dressing up as Andrew Sherman and Kendra Sherman.
Alright now, I'll be Andrew Sherman in this concert guys, and you'll be Kimberly, Julian, Andrew Jr. and Sparky.
I guess I'll be Kendra Sherman, but Peter, why do we have to do this?
Ugh, it's wasting my time right now.
For now, I'm going to find the red puffball and bring him to Dieselton before it's morning.
Well, Jeffrey, since you never learn how to be careful with those freight cars and being a disciplined engine, I guess you should stay in the shed and think about what you have done.
Yes, sir. I'm sorry, sir. It was those trucks' fault for getting me a lot of trouble with you first.
It doesn't really matter. I'm afraid that I'm sending another engine that will do your work while you are sitting in the shed as a punishment.
Fine. I deserve to be punished when I'm leaving this railway.
Oh, hello, you must be Jeffrey the new engine, right?
Yes, I am. Why?
I'm just asking. I had never seen the cute little tank engine like you who is feeling lonely.
Really? I should like to see you make fun of me for being punished I deserve.
No, I'm not here for that. I was just here to see what's up with you.
What's with the cowcatcher?
Oh, I have it because we're the Jupiter steam engines that are working at the American Jupiter Railway. I think I do have a cowcatcher in front of my wheels since I can move the cows off the line so easily, just like Toby who used to shoo the cows off the line for Daisy.
Wow, thank you for helping me to move the cow, Toby. I guess your fenders are not that silly after all.
Anytime, Daisy. I'm just here to help since I can see that you're having trouble trying to move the cow out of the way, but I'm sure you're really good at it soon enough.
Okay.
Oh, I didn't know you lived in the Jupiter Railway. I wonder if you've been working out there.
Oh, it's because back in 1883 I was working with my passenger trains. I think I had my friends to work on the line with me. And that's why we do look like the class of engines on the railroad.
Nice. But I'm not that kind of a Jupiter locomotives. I'm actually the Great Western tank engine who is visiting Sodor from the Great Western Railway after Duck and Oliver arrived to this railway.
Cool. I'm also the single engine since I don't have a boyfriend for a long time.
Really? Looks like you and Emily are the single engines afterwards. And I'm single too. But I think I used to be complicated. Long time ago.
I see. And would you like to be my boyfriend since I found you looking cute and handsome?
Sure. Why not, since I don't have a girlfriend like 12 years ago.
Okay, and do you have some freight cars out in the yards?
Yes. I guess you could take them to the docks after you finish your passengers, but try to go easy on those freight cars because they're always troublesome.
Okay, thanks, Jeffrey.
I'm glad I can have some peace and quiet right now. I hope no one will be able to find me when I'm leaving this shed.
Hello, Cranky. Where should I drop these cars at?
I think, put them at the sidings where the shunting yards is out the nearby Knapford yards, you know. Salty just knows how to shunt them into there.
Cranky, don't be silly. Tootie here is to ask you where she should put it, I heard. So yeah, Tootie, I guess you can leave those cargo here once you finish the job.
Okay, thanks, Salty. Hello there, Thomas. Is there something wrong?
Jeffrey is not in the shed anymore, Tootie. I don't know where he could have gone.
Oh. That's terrible. Well, he was right there where I sat next to him and talked to him the last time, but now I was getting worried about him since he's nowhere to be found.
Yeah, I heard that he got punished in the shed from the afternoon after his accidents.
And don't remind him, he's just up to something since his behavior has gone too far right now. I think he's being stubborn when he's always disobey the rules and always too small to do the job.
I'm sorry, what?
James, seriously, yesterday I told you that Jeffrey is not too small to do the job on this railway. Now you have problems with him.
Oh, don't give me started, Henry. I don't really care about the little tank engines, especially Jeffrey. I told you that he's too small to do the job on Sodor, and that's final.
All right, that's enough, you engines. I just got a phone call from the station master just then when I was driving on the way home, and he said the red diesel engine whose name Reggie just arrived and he's taking Jeffrey away after Jeffrey just left the shed.
Wait, I remember last night where he pushed me off the rails when I was taking my flying kipper to the dock site from the harbour. He did bump me off the rails without being told what to do when I asked him to not blocking my line.
I wonder who Reggie is. It seems that is a different name for an engine when he's arrived. He surely is a diesel after all. I didn't know that.
It sure is indeed, Thomas. So now, I want you to rescue Jeffrey before he'll be gone forever. So be back before it's morning.
I will be back right away, sir. I guess Jeffrey needs my help right now.
Please be careful out there, Thomas.
Pretty sure Thomas and Jeffrey are going to be okay, just like other times when Theodore, Hank and Emily are becoming the Frank and Friends characters in the show.
Okay, I'll be Frank in the new series of Frank and Friends, guys. Now which character are you going to be?
I'll be Tom.
I'll be Rita.
I'll be Dave, I guess.
And I'll be Wendell. This would be awesome if we're the Frank and Friends characters.
Tugboats. What are you doing?
Oh, sorry, Mr. Dispatcher. We're just playing the characters in the new series of Frank and Friends.
Yeah, and in the series, I'll be Tom, Theodore is Frank, Emily is Rita, and...
Don't tell him about it, Hank. It's just pretending things, not the real one.
Oh, sorry.
Okay.
Oh dear, I hope Jeffrey is okay out there. Although I'm really worried about him. Oh dear, I hope I'm not too late to save Jeffrey.
Hey! Let me go! Where are you guys taking me? I ask you question.
Shut up back there, green puffball. We're taking you to the smelter's yard to see Diesel 10.
Yeah, and you can't go anywhere once we're taking you anywhere with us right now.
Oh no. It's Jeffrey. And there's Reggie along with the green diesel. I don't know who she or he is. I have to help Jeffrey.
Finally, the little green puffball is welcomed back to the smelter's yard once again after both him and the blue puffball had just escaped for a long time.
Thank you very much, sir. It was really nothing.
So, what should we do with the little green puffball, sir?
You two should place him in that steamy scrap machine where it's right behind me nearby the sidings so he can be scrapped forever.
Right away, sir.
Guys! Stop it! Stop it right now!
Oh no. Just like I remember when Toby was very brave and distracts Diesel 10, Splatter and Dodge.
I've got to distract them. HMPH, HMPH.
There's an old teapot. Smash him.
Ouch. That hurts.
Good showing them.
Hold on, Jeffrey. I'm coming.
Thomas?
Ouch.
Quick! Get me out of here!
Hang on, Jeffrey.
Not so fast, blue puffball. Oh, what do we have here, boss? It's the blue puffball back there with the little green puffball.
Well, if isn't Thomas and his little green friend that had just arrived here. Now, I would like you both to meet one of my new friends that are helping me out. So, this is Brewster, the blue one. Coco, the green one, and Wilson, the red one.
Hello there, welcome to our home puffballs.
Wait a minute, I thought the red one has a name Reggie, but no, it's Wilson. And why did you lie to us when you have a name Reggie?
Wilson.
Sorry. I was only pretending to be Reggie, but now everyone knows my real name Wilson. That's all.
Really, Wilson? Are you trying to spoil the plans or something?
No. I pretend to be Reggie since I'm outside.
It's okay, Wilson. Good thing you didn't get into trouble with the fat.
Sir Topham Hat to you, Diesel 10. And I knew you're bringing those engines to scrap one of us steam engines. And you think it is okay for you to do that? It's no fun scrapping their steam engines.
Oh, shut up, blue puffball. We don't care what you said. We can do whatever we want.
Yeah, no wonder you were so rude to us.
Don't worry about him, he'll be spoiling our plans in the moment. Anyways, Brewster, you'll be in charge of the stinky steam ears, so you and I are at the workshop of mine tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night? What?
Yes, sir, right away, sir. I'll be in charge of those two silly steamies once we're at the workshop together.
Guys, I don't know what you're doing to us like the last time you diesels did. Now let us go!
Yeah, we don't want to be here anymore.
Oh, shut up, you two. You'll be inside that scrap machine and you'll be turned into the rusty red scrap iron forever.
Oh, we'll see about that. Quick, Jeffrey, let's get out of here.
Ah!
They're escaping once again. Everyone, get them.
We're on it, boss.
Thomas, what do we do?
We have to escape from the smelter's yard and come back to Tidmouth Sheds, Jeffrey. We don't have time to explain.
Got it! I'm on the rescue mission now!
I got you this time.
Whoa!
Oh no, looks like we lost them now.
Oh dear, what would Dieselton say?
I don't know, he'll be very mad at us if we don't catch the silly steamies now.
Phew! That was fun, Thomas. Let's do that again.
No, Jeffrey, we have to get back to the sheds now.
Oh, right. Sorry.
Well, did you get the 2 puffballs yet?
No sir, sorry but they're too fast for us to catch them.
Yeah, we couldn't catch up to them.
That's terrible. Those puffballs are going to get it soon. Well, tomorrow night that me and Brewster are off to the new workshop where it's for the stinky steamiers to be scrapped, and turns out to be a diesel engine like us.
Yes sir, you can count on me for that.
Finally, we're home now.
Alright. That was just great, Thomas. Thanks for saving me.
It was nothing, Jeffrey. Anytime that you do need my help today.
Thank goodness you two are just here. And Jeffrey, what happened to you out there?
I'm almost scrapped, sir. But thanks to Thomas, who finally bring me back home from the diesels.
I wonder where Jeffrey have been. Since it's been an hour, he's just home now with Thomas.
Yeah, I can only imagine that he's being silly afterwards, Henry. Just like I was silly when I had an accident at the big station. Ouch. Help me, please.
You there? So anyway, are you okay, Jeffrey?
I don't know, guys. The last time when I was right here at the sheds where I sat after Tootie left to do my work, I didn't notice there's the red diesel who snuck up next to me right outside of the shed. When I saw that he and the green diesel Coco took me away, I was scared that they are going to scrap me at the smelter's yard. But the red diesel turns out to be Wilson.
What? Wilson? Is he the diesel who is still reggy? What the heck?
That's what I said when I was at the smelter's yard to bring Jeffrey back home.
Wow, I'd never heard of that diesel before. I wonder where they did come from.
Really? Is this true that he's Wilson instead of Reggie?
Or even he's at the smelter's yard along with Diesel 10?
Well, yes. Thomas and I were escaped and arrived back here safely after Diesel 10 just invited the 3 chuggers from Chuckington.
What?
Oh dear, those diesels are nothing but pathetic engines. And are you feeling okay, Jeffrey?
I am now, Tootie. I'm just all scared a little bit because of those diesels trying to scrap me all over.
Oh dear, I hope you're safe in the shed once tomorrow we have work to do. And I'm sure it'll be.
Yeah, I think it's enough of this conversation. I need some sleep now.
Yes, well anyways, tomorrow Thomas, I want you to keep an eye on Jeffrey when he's doing better. Just make sure nothing's happened to him.
Yes, sir. I'll do my best to look after him.
The next morning, all the engines were soon busy. But except for Jeffrey at the shunting yards.
Hello, Jeffrey. How are you doing this morning?
Hey, Thomas. Listen, thanks for making me better, but I'm sorry I lost my temper. It's just that I was having some issues with the freight cars like always when I'm having a bad day.
It's okay. Everyone lost their tempers sometimes. Just like when Stewie Griffin lost his temper.
Come on now, Stewie is having a tantrum. Come here, sweetie. Ow. Screw you, you little dirt.
What's all that noise? Do you want a hug from your big sister? Ow.
Really? I thought you said I never earned anything.
But you're improved since you're feeling okay last night. And Sir Topham Hatt said I have to make sure this railway is safe from the other diesels including the chuggers because it's my job.
I don't really understand this, Thomas. But I don't think you're the only engine who is keeping the island safe.
Why not?
It's because James thought I looked so small since I was doing the right job. Plus, he thought I was placed in the Simpsons house.
What the? How did this silverface get out here in my house?
Oh, shut up, Mrs. Simpson, and get me out of this house.
Oh, I understand that. But I don't think James just did place you in anyone's house since we're only trains.
Okay. Well, I guess you can try your best to think about the future. You know that I was the part of the Sodor Railway after all. Just me, you, and the rest of the engines. But I'd rather think about, in the meantime, you, Tootie, and the others were doing the same thing over and over again. I'm just gonna grab some coal and water.
I guess Jeffrey is right, but I was only trying to make sure everything is safe on Sodor. Especially Aaron, who is at the museum looking at his girlfriend's picture.
That picture reminds me of my girlfriend, Karen, 245 in private.
I'm sorry, did you say your girlfriend are making out in private? Yuck.
Nothing, Rory. I was just talking to myself when I look at the picture.
Okay, if you say so.
So, Gordon and James, do you guys know that there's some more empty trucks I have to take?
The empty ones are over that side of the yards, Flick. Why do you want to take them?
Yeah, not unfortunately for you to take them on the main line.
I'm not here for that. I was just asking if I can bring those trucks to the harbor where the last time I was helping Arthur and Theodore tugboat with the fish. Hey Arthur, did you just collect the fish already?
Yes, I was taking them to the docks on time before I'm off to have a nice wash down.
And I'll be at the wash down too to be cleaned, but I'm only the tugboat here since you engines are here to work at the harbor.
Okay.
Oh yeah, and why is that when you're out of the harbor?
Well, it's because I was only sent to collect the fish after Arthur and Theodore had just arrived with the bags of fishes.
Do you guys know something was the matter? Jeffrey seems very disappointed today.
Really? Why is he upset about something?
Well, it's because he thinks it's not a good idea for me to make sure the railway is safe and sound after last night. Sir Topham Hatt wants me to watch him. And sure enough, he's having some issues in the yard. And I remember the time when Percy had some issues with them as well at Gordon's Hill.
Too small. Here all night. Tomorrow too. Be quiet. Surprise, surprise. Catch us if you can. Oh no.
Well, who is Jeffrey anyway, Thomas?
Jeffrey is the little Great Western tank engine that is working in the yards, but always having a hard time with the freight cars. I'm sure you'll see him grumbling about in the yard.
I can see that. I'll go talk to him after my work here is done.
Rubbish. How come a diesel engine like Flick has to do some work as same as Jeffrey's? Pretty sure he's been replaced by him and Tootie though.
Oh, don't be ridiculous, James. You know how much that Jeffrey have some issues like Thomas told us about it when he's grumbling in the yards. Anyway, I'm off with my express.
Silly things. Pretty sure I don't exactly know what's next that can be a silliest one. Even worse when Edward tries to beat Spencer in a race.
I bet you can't stop me now, Spencer, because I'm moving too fast.
What? What did I miss? Oh no, Edward, no. No, no, no.
I guess it's just the same day as I had nothing to do.
Hello, are you the new engine who is having a hard time with the freight cars?
Oh, no, I was just, delivering them off the sidings. Why do you ask?
I was wondering, Thomas told me that you were having a bad day today in this yard since I've seen you bumping the freight cars very hard when you get mad at them sometimes. I usually do have a job when I was new to Sodor.
Really? What kind of a job do you have?
To becoming a yard shunter because I'm a diesel that works at the Mildred yards. I was shunting trucks for the other engines at my old railway.
Shunting trucks? I do have the same thing as yours, though. Maybe I've been taking a day off since one day. I'm just here to do my business stuff because I just noticed you called me here between shunting duties.
Well, I was just built to do some shunting because it's my assignment since I was at the Mildred Railway. And I never seen a friendly steam engine like you who show up in this yard on Sodor.
And I never seen a friendly diesel like you who show up in this yard. And by the way, my name is Jeffrey. What's yours?
I'm Flick, and what's the point if we're just chatting?
Okay, Flick. I see what the point is. Now, I was wondering if you can collect some of my coal cars while I was shunting more trucks around here.
Sure, why not? I guess I'll take them just in case.
I guess I'm lucky to have a nice day.
Maybe if I should see everything since today I remember when Wilson, Brewster and Coco are from the Chuggington. I don't understand why they're here to take the steam engines to the smelter's yard on Sodor. I'll just find out what's going on later. Hey guys, have you seen Jeffrey? I thought he was doing some shunting in the yards.
Hey Thomas, Jeffrey is just out to the docks after he asked me to do his work since he doesn't feel like working.
Yeah, then he said he is always nervous to answer everyone's questions. Which is why I don't know what his problem is. His problem is that he's getting way too far to be lazy or something.
Wait, what do you mean getting too far to be lazy? This doesn't make sense. Especially Treshawn was too busy doing something for Lowry at the basement.
Wow, I bet I can work over there since Aaron isn't there working.
Treshawn, what are you doing?
Nothing. I was just going to work in that restaurant to see how Aaron is doing.
Okay.
Wait, was that Jeffrey out there whistling?
Why am I not surprised? I just see him chugging away with the coal cars before he's taking the carnival cars to the fun fair. I don't understand that his behavior has gone too far.
Yay, and even though I'm not involved with his behavior. So, why don't you go stop Jeffrey when I'm busy with the other stuff, Thomas?
I guess I'll do it on my own.
How come Thomas didn't have to make sure the railway was safe and sound? I mean, it just doesn't seem right to me to find out what's going on.
I don't really know. Thomas never told me that before since me and Tootie arrived yesterday.
Oh dear, I hope Jeffrey is okay out there, although he's out there busy with the freight cars once again. Wait, is that Wilson and Coco? I better hide from them.
Wait, where did the blue puffball go? I know we just saw him when we passed by.
I don't know, Coco. Seems that he's gone somewhere. Maybe we still have to find the green puffball with black wheels around the railway. Still he's nowhere to be found.
Phew, that was close. Pretty sure the last time when James was ill and wants me to do his work. What's the matter?
He's sick.
Yes, he is. I mean, I am. I don't feel well at all.
Don't worry, I'll help out if you're ill.
Well, here goes some special cars from Brindham Docks. I bet I could take them to the carnival since the fireworks will be coming up tonight.
Let's get him into an accident before he'll be scrapped along with the blue puffballs.
Good idea, Coco.
Huh? Did I miss something? Oh crap. Help! My brakes are broken! I can't stop!
Whoa, was that Jeffrey out there?
Ah!
Sorry Gordon, I have to stop Jeffrey now because he's in trouble.
Ah!
Hey, watch where you're going, you little dude.
Whoa, Jeffrey, be careful out there. You nearly caused an accident.
I agree with you, Mr. Oliver.
Ah!
Hold on Jeffrey, I'm coming.
Ouch!
Oh no, Jeffrey.
Oh no, what happened here?
I don't know, it seems that he's badly injured. We need to get him to the steam works.
Well, my friends, it appears that his brakes are broken when he's taking the cars from the docks. And sure enough he's okay now.
Wow, I didn't know that he has his brakes are broked. Like I remember the time when I have my brakes broked while racing Spencer. Bubbling boilers. I've broken my brakes.
Ugh. What just happened?
Yo, the steam would stab your brakes fixed Jeffrey. I saw what happened after you crashed into the ship.
Yeah, and I wonder what Sir Topham Hatt would say when he saw this too.
Really? But I thought, no, that's not true. I almost got hit by someone else when I was taking the coal cars to Brigham Docks. Why do you just have to blame it on me for something I didn't do?
Actually, you were going so fast with the fanfare cars.
Oh, shut up, Kevin. You know how much that I don't even know anything about one of your silly hooks.
Well, I'm sorry. I was just telling you that you're not actually pulling the cold cars.
Yeah, you don't have to be mean when Kevin's only telling you something.
I heard all about since I heard Jeffrey cause an accident once again. And Jeffrey, this is your final warning since you've been causing confusions and delay.
Like what, sir? I had nothing to do with the arguments between me and you.
Well, I was going to tell you that you've been a lot of trouble several times, but not that way with your attitude.
I haven't done anything wrong since
Silence. As I was saying, the reason why I punish you by sending you to the shed for a few minutes, it's because I was only disabling one of my engines on this railway. Of course, I only punish you by sending you to work in the yards until I can trust you once again. Instead you gave me a rough attitude since Tootie told me about you just left in the shed last night.
And that's why I saved him from the scrapyard, sir. But I don't think it's his fault for all this commotions.
Yeah, especially Jeffrey just got kidnapped by President Corker after we think he left the ship. But we didn't know here. Was taken to the smelter's yard to be scrapped.
I know that, Thomas. Anyway, Jeffrey, as for the rough attitude of yours, you'll be in the yards by tomorrow and work with the freight cars until I can trust you once again. But now, I really don't trust you anymore since you were having a bad day.
No, I did not.
Yes, he did.
No, I did not.
Yes, he did.
Did not.
Did you?
Okay, that's fine. If you want to punish me, sir, I don't care if you want me to be scrapped forever.
Jeffrey, I'm only going to say this at once, but I would never sending one of my engines to be scrapped at the smelters. I'm only sending you to be in the shed and think about you've done tonight. And tomorrow I want you to be on your best behavior and do not cause any more trouble again if I don't trust you.
Yes, sir.
Hey Jeffrey, I know you're just upset now, but that doesn't mean you can just talk back to Sir Topham Hatt when he's only trying to tell you that you've been causing delay as usual.
I know, Tootie. I'm sorry. I was not in the mood since this afternoon at the steamworks.
I know you're not in a good mood. Everyone is not in the good mood sometimes. Just like Joe Swanson is not in the good mood along with Bonnie.
Bonnie, please.
After all I do for you, this is how you repay me.
Well, how do you think I felt when I found out you slept with the French guy, huh?
I never slept with France Swan.
What? And what did Peter say?
Looks, didn't you say that Bonnie slept with him?
No, Peter, I said she wanted to.
Damn it, Peter.
Well, I guess I accept it. And of course we could go on a date. Maybe our date is to the Italian restaurant.
Yeah, and probably I'll make you feel better when we get there.
Yeah, I guess we should get going.
Wait up, Jeffrey.
Since Jeffrey has been in trouble and was at the shed for what he did, I'd better go find out who got him into trouble with Sir Topham Hatt. Probably Wilson and Coco, who made us accusing him.
All right, fellows. Since today is the only night that me and Brewster are off to the workshop to work out there. And Diesel, you'll be in charge of the smelter's yard along with Harry and Bert while me and Brewster are gone. And also, you, Wilson and Coco should be working in this yard.
Right away, boss. But how long are you two going to come back tomorrow?
Oh, don't you worry, Diesel. We'll be back soon once we finish our jobs outside.
Well, I guess I should say good luck you two, since today is your first job at the workshop. What are you going to do with that place?
What we are going to do is to capture the puffballs first, then drag them into the shed so me and Brewster can manipulate them by turning them into the several of us Diesels.
I guess that'll be really cool, but I agree.
Come on, Brewster, we have to go now.
I'm coming, boss, and I'll be right back tomorrow to see you guys after my job at the workshop is done.
Oh no, Diesel 10 is going to do something worse. And who is that? Whoa, I had never seen the blue diesel engine before. First Wilson and Coco are from Chuggington and now the third diesel engine. I don't know who he is when he's painted blue and yellow. And this is what happened when Brian Griffin lied to Lois Griffin.
Brian, did you get into the garbage last night?
No, why?
Don't lie to me, Brian.
I'm not lying.
It's such a nice day that we're together. But now I think about the last time I told Thomas that in the future, you and I are going to be the part of a STEAM team on Sodor, featuring our relationship, our work, our duties, and our stuffs.
Yeah, it'll be a good idea. But don't forget that Flick is a part of the team too, you know. He's just the diesel engine.
Oh yes, that one. Well, Flick is doing my job since I asked him if he can. Then he said he was the diesel yard shunter since I've seen him show up in the yard.
Yeah, and how come you didn't do your work?
Well, I was only pretending to be ill, since I don't have to do more work on the island.
I can see that, but if you were ill, you were sitting in the shed from the afternoon duty.
What do you mean?
Well, I mean is that you were ill, but not only that you're feeling sick. According to Aaron Cross, he said that he was ill since he's always embraced when his dad told him to do something for him.
Oh, I'm sorry. People are ill sometimes when they don't know what to do. Just like Aaron was ill when he doesn't know what to do with Laurie's stuff. Oh god, I don't know what else to do with your stuff, Laurie. And why do I have to be dressing up as a girl? People might think I'm at this number 5 or 6 when I'm not look like a girl at all.
It's because I just told you that you don't need to involve Ronnie to Ahmed's drama because he doesn't want to be in it. And no, I didn't make you dressed up as a girl. I know it was Evana and Hattie Young Mark who made you dressed up the girls' clothes, but I already trolled them with my accounts along with Trishawn, Carly Young, Bulbasaur, and Ernesto. So go to the closet, take off my clothes and put your own clothes back on.
Okay. That was a great time we've been having a nice conversation, Tootie. And I guess you're right about the situations with the anger issues I have from the last time at the sheds.
Yeah, and maybe I did make you feel better after I just told you everything. So what do you say?
Thank you. And I was kind of nervous to answer everyone's questions, but I was...
Good night, Jeffrey. We'll discuss this tomorrow.
Whoa. I had no words to say. I gotta say, Tootie is the sexiest engine on Sodor that I ever wish she is. But not for Zachariah and Jet Ruby with their only kissing each other in social media.
Aw babe, that was a good kiss I ever have.
Yep, since we've been together as boyfriend and girlfriend in our lives.
Yep.
Finally, this must be a place where we both have to work here for the first time, Brewster. From now on, we shall have to do some shuntings before we contract the stinky steamies here.
Yeah, I agree with you. Plus this places look like the smelters to me. Anyway, which engine do you want me to drag it into here, boss?
Oh, well, Brewster, I want you to drag the little blue puffball where he has 6 blue wheels and a number 1 on its side. I'm sure you'll find him that does look like one around Sodor. Besides, I'm proud to be friends with the new diesels I'm making, which is you, Wilson and Coco. And while I'll be busy in here, tell me that you found the puffball when you come back here.
Right away, sir.
Hello sir, sorry I was late. I had to take my passengers. So, what is it?
Well, Thomas, I want you to take those trucks of supplies to the work site immediately since the house needs to be built.
Right away, sir. Huh? That's strange. I wonder where that noise is coming from. I hope it's not just Wilson or Diesel 10.
Now, time to drag the blue puffball I found.
Ouch. What the? Who bumped me?
Ha 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 ha, gotcha this time, blue puffball. You're coming with me for the first time.
Hey, I don't know who you are or where you're coming from, but you better let me go right now.
Do you guys know something? I've been thinking about when the last time Thomas and Jeffrey are just telling us about the 3 diesel engines since Jeffrey said the red one is Reggie but his name is Wilson.
Yeah, I get that a lot, Gordon, but it's just probably when he said the green diesel named Coco is threatening to bash those trucks inside out. Like other times when Trinity is being rude to Gracie Nam.
For the last time, Gracie, I'm not racist to Asian people.
I don't give a fuck about your excuses. You are racist to me, Trinity. Now get lost.
That'll teach her for being racist to Asian people.
I agree with you, Mike Rush.
Me too.
Me 3. Me 4.
Rubbish, James. It doesn't matter what color people are. So let's not talk about this.
Okay, Henry, if you say so.
Hey guys, I'm back. Did I miss something?
I don't know. Thomas has just left the yard to do his job.
Yeah, most likely he's busy shunting freight cars in the yards or even worked on his branch line.
Okay, where's Thomas?
Oh no, I don't think he's at the yards. Look.
Oh no, it's Thomas. And who was the diesel over there?
I honestly have no idea.
All right, you engines. I just got a call from the yard manager. He said that the diesel just kidnapped Thomas while he's taking the cars to the worksite.
I didn't know Thomas got kidnapped. But how did he get kidnapped?
Don't you remember, Jeffrey? You and Thomas just told us that the 3 diesels are trying to get rid of us steam engines on this railway. Unfortunately, it isn't going to ruin the relationship like when I tried out with Molly. Hey Molly, I was just wondering if you want to go out with me today.
Sure thing, James, if you say so, but don't screw it up this time.
Okay.
That's just a long time ago before you two are not together anymore, James. Now why would you try to ruin your relationship with all 4?
It's because she tries to ruin my splendid paint work when we're out in the country. That's why I pushed her off the rails and leave her drowning in the water.
Don't you know that it's very rude of you to do that? Other female engines like her doesn't like the rudest engines, like you have to shut her in the lake.
I agree with Henry. I remember when when I fall down the sea along with the troublesome trucks. That's enough. That is not funny. Get me out.
And that's when you don't deserve to be in the water anymore, Percy.
Or no one deserves to be scrapped at the smelter's yard too, though.
That reminds me, the last time that I remember, I almost got scrapped at the smelter's yard. But luckily, I'm okay now.
Really? How did you got away from that place?
Yeah, until I discovered that Diesel 10 just brainwashed the 3 chuggers. The red one is Wilson, the green one is Coco, and the blue one is Brewster, I believe. They're from Chuggington.
Holy cow. I knew it was Brewster who took Thomas away to the smelter's yard.
Are you sure about that? I don't think he takes him out there to be scrapped.
Great. First both Thomas and Jeffrey escaped from the scrapyard and the other railway, and now Thomas is taken away by the blue diesel Brewster. Why am I not surprised?
Yeah, and I don't believe that this Diesel 10 just brainwashed new rivals that just come to Sodor, and the 3 chuggers wanted to scrap all the steam engines in the first place. That's why he's trying to get rid of our steam engines.
Yeah, and that's what I need 2 engines to go rescue Thomas immediately. So, Percy, since you're the only engine available, I want you to work with Mavis when you 2 go save Thomas.
But sir, Mavis is the quarry diesel. How come I work with her when she's busy with the trucks?
There's no time to explain this, Percy. Ask the quarry manager to work with Mavis when you 2 go save Thomas, otherwise Thomas is gone from Sodor forever.
Okay, sir, I'm on it.
Huh. Yeah, you're quite right. And I wonder why.
And be back immediately with Thomas soon, Percy.
But, sir, what if Percy and Mavis never come back with Thomas soon?
I'm sure they'll return tomorrow, Jeffrey. So tomorrow you'll be busy with the freight cars in the yards? I still don't trust you.
Yes, sir.
Hey Jeffrey, are you okay?
Well, I'm totally fine, Tootie. Just got some bad news for everyone about Thomas that got been sent to the scrapyard.
Well, I'm just glad that you're doing a lot better now. So is there anything you want to tell me?
Oh, okay, I was just thinking that you and I were just having a future trip today. Some reason that I was just thinking of, something different in the other next station.
What do you mean other next station?
Well, I mean is, we might take a field trip to Mayfwave Station, if you know what I mean.
What? Is this sort kind of a joke?
Well, I'm sorry, Tootie. I couldn't help it. You know, I was too nervous to answer one of everyone's questions. But I don't know what else to say.
Well, if you don't know what you're trying to say, then I might as well don't know what is up with you.
Tootie, wait. I was trying to say something. Never mind.
Oh, hello there, Percy. What are you doing here?
Shut up and have one both of us to go rescue Thomas immediately, Mavis. We must not have to explain this.
Okay. Where are we going now?
To the smelter's yard. Let's go.
Okay, I'm right behind you.
Anyway, I gotta call Alicia back. Mylene pulled the court order on me about visitation. Yeah, Andrew. She come here.
I got it for you. I got him.
She didn't take the box screen because
I
Andrew
know
Russell.
you enjoy my meeting with my boss, Thomas.
And
he knows you very,
they
very
were busted somewhat before he finished it, but he was crying about that man last night.
Oh.
He slept on the floor, and then he got tired of sleeping on the floor, and I got him upside, and him bunk bed. He's bunk bed.
It's my old friend.
When he come home from being with Alicia today, was crying about that bed in there, texting his mom, saying, I want to come over to your house, Mom. And Well, I told her.
Sir, it was really nothing.
I told her, I said,
Diesel
she
10.
got the things all
Knew
boarded
you
up and stuff,
behind
trying
it
to get
somehow.
lights on and
Indeed, the
water
plan
in
is
there.
right. Now, if you
I
will,
checked it out. It's
sir,
not as bad as I
please
thought it was.
right away, sir.
Well, I told her, I said, I know. I said, Andrew, it's going to be hot in the house. She said, no, it's not hot in
This could be
there.
my only chance to
I said,
escape.
okay.
So long,
I
Diesel
said,
10.
do not
Aye, come back here,
go anywhere
Puffball.
without the
Sir,
dog.
he's going to escape.
I said,
What
don't
do
you
we
go
do,
nowhere by
sir?
yourself. Okay,
Don't
Dad.
worry, we'll catch him. I'm almost
Yeah,
free.
I have
Just
to.
another clear mile and I'll
That's a
do it.
visitation order.
Almost at the point.
Mama was already in
Where
play
do you
back
think
when,
you're going?
when I got the kids.
No. Steaming piston.
Not yet.
Spencer, is that you? Of course it's me, the one and only. I can't believe you would side with them. Why not side with them? They did some very nice things for me. They tricked you into some sort of twisted scheme, Spencer. You should know that by
If it
now.
goes to court, I think the judge will order a building inspector to
Thank
look
you,
at it
Spencer, for capturing
and go from
my
there.
escapee. I see the upgrades
Because, you know,
we've made to you have made you much
the
better.
foundation is solid. I went upstairs too, and the floors seem really solid.
Have you lost your mind, Spencer?
It's like your
They're
house.
great
It
ones.
needs
I
work.
keep it down back there. Silence, all of you.
Not in the windows, no.
You're annoying me so
No.
much. Brewster, you're a
No, I
bumbling
know that. You
sidekick.
handle
Spencer,
breakaways.
you're
Back
an
then, the black
arrogant
people minded their own
puffball.
business.
And you. I swear, Thomas, you're going to pay if it's the last thing I do.
Well, you don't need to get upset about it. You just get out of the hospital.
What's going on out there?
So what did your doctor say? Anything?
I hear Brewster and Spencer out
Are you
there
mad at
with
them
him
too?
and with someone else.
Why?
It's Thomas. I can't believe they caught him. I
Okay.
can't let those brutes hurt him after all that Thomas
So you've
did.
been mad ever since you got home?
Coming, Thomas.
No more shall I deal with you, Thomas. Brewster, step aside. Yes, sir. Right
Oh,
away,
get your
sir.
sugar going up again, Mom. You don't need to be upset yet.
I must hurry before they
Well, what's your
chase him
sugar
like
now?
all the others. I don't have much time. Oh, I hope I get there in time.
But it's okay by the way you feel.
Take this.
I'm not asking you to. I said, but do you feel okay?
Mavis, I had a feeling you would spoil my plans. Where am I, and what am I doing here?
Hurry, Thomas.
I
We
know
don't have
that.
much
You don't need to
time.
go up. Just
I
calm
can't
down.
move.
Spencer's
Spencer's
glad
too
you're back.
heavy. Good night,
Well, go over there and have fun with her. You didn't have a stomach bug or anything, did you?
Well, I guess it's just me in this yard when I'm working alone, since everything is quiet.
Morning, Flick.
Morning, Tootie. What are you doing here?
I'm just visiting in the yard since me and Jeffrey had a fight.
How come?
Well, last night I thought he's just misunderstanding when he's extremely making me angry, so I just left the shed and do my work alone this morning.
Oh, come on. That's the invalid reason for you to do that. Besides, people doesn't know what to say sometimes.
Really, Flick? I don't really think it's quite funny.
No, I'm not joking, Tootie. You need to understand when Jeffrey is just, hey, where's Jeffrey? I thought he was going to do some shuntings for me since I've been working in this yard for at least a few weeks.
I don't know. He's probably left the yard last night after I get frustrated with his entire nonsense. Just like the last time when Carla and Young mix it up.
For the last time, guys, I will handle my hate since I already lost hatreds on you all when you're trying to help me to stop closing my accounts.
Well, as long as you don't need to leave social media, then I guess I'm neutral over you.
I agree with you.
Me too. Me 3.
Me 4, but I still hate you, Carla.
Yay, but what did you do to Jeffrey last night? Is it when you two are very rude to each other or just you who made the invalid reasons about him?
I don't know. I guess I just hurt his feelings after I thought he's lying all the way. I guess I'll go find him then.
Hectometers, maybe for some reason I have to do the express since Gordon isn't here anymore. And I don't see everybody leaving the shed last night. Or even James and Henry isn't here. Properly. Oh well, I guess I have to do some work since Sir Topham Hatt wants me to do the job alone.
Looks like Thomas the little blue puffball is already awake at this point. So, Brewster, how many engines do you have?
I have 2 of them, sir. Wilson and Coco told me they have found them in the first place. Ha ha ha.
Diesel 10 and Brewster, I told you both to leave one of my friends alone. I can't believe you two just caught us and drag us in here. You should be ashamed of yourselves.
We'll see who's gonna be ashamed of ourselves in this yard, little puffball. Anyway, the reason why me and my new friends are dragging you steamy is here in the workshop. It's because I would like you all to be scrapped forever ever since many years ago I tried to make you to be one.
What?
This isn't true. None of us steam engines are going to be scrapped, Diesel 10. Plus, I know you are trying to catch me and Jeffrey when both of us are saving the island of Sodor.
No one cares, just because none of you engines can save the railway.
That's rude of you to say that, Brewster. I know what you and the Chuggers did was very disgraceful.
Make me little snapper.
I'll force you to be a snapper first, Brewster.
Ha, I should like to see you try it, blue puffball. I don't really care. How dare you do that?
Quick, Percy, Mavis, let's get out of here.
We're on our way, Thomas.
They're escaping. Get them.
Hey, what's going on? Oh no, the puffballs are getting away. Don't worry, Diesel 10, we'll get them. Let's go, Wilson.
Hey, what about me?
Oh no, what should we do now, Thomas? They're catching up.
Let's get back to the yards immediately, Mavis. I'm sure we'll find a place to hide.
Yeah, I can't believe Brewster and Diesel 10 just caught us while we were trying to find you everywhere, Thomas. And what happened to you last night?
I was taken away to the workshop, Percy. That's because I was off to take my freight cars of woods and bricks for the construction site workers to use it for the old house.
Oh dear.
Okay, Coco, here's what we do to them. You go catch them and I'll go in front of them. You mean I was right behind them? Yes, it's the best thing for you to do the job for Diesel 10. Trust me, I know everything how to stop the criminals. Well, okay then.
And I'll take care of the naughty diesels.
Oh no you don't. I caught you this time. Ha 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 ha, I'm now coming to get your blue puffball.
Oh, I don't think so, Coco. We'll see how really useful engines can be better than any of you chuggers, or should I say, diesels? Ha ha ha, nice try stopping me. Alright you two. I think it's just over now. I already defeat the 2 diesels for trying to drag us back to the workshop or the smelter's yard to be scrapped.
But it's not over yet, Thomas. We still have to get some help. Although Diesel told me the other diesels are still here.
I agree, but I'm just the quarry diesel since I was only working at the quarry, but I wish I want to get some rest out there after this.
You will soon, Mavis.
Wait, where is everybody? I thought they're out in the yards for work.
Oh, I don't know, Percy.
What's going on? I wonder where Gordon, James, Edward, Henry, Toby and Emily is. I thought they're out here once we left the shed last night. I don't understand.
Oh, there you three are. I was going to tell you all about what happened last night.
I know everything, sir. And I'm sorry, we're just dragging at the Diesel's workshop, and I feel like Diesel 10 is threatening us to be scrapped and Brewster 2 who still hates steam engines.
Really? I can't believe those Diesels are trying to hurt you all.
And not for me, because I'm only nice to the steam engines. Probably it doesn't matter what kind they are on Sodor. And it's because I'm the Diesel, and the others are the steam engines.
I know that, Mavis. Anyways, sir, size, I know it's just that I'm not able to save the railway, but I think it's my fault. Just because I thought I'd just screw it up, but I wasn't. And I guess I feel like I'm not really useful engine anymore since I noticed Jeffrey isn't here, and so do Tootie and the other engines.
Right. But Thomas, you are the really useful engine. I understand how you feel, but you and Jeffrey are the best rescuers. Who's always keeping the island safe?
Yeah, don't you remember the last time that we talked about Jeffrey the new engine since we can't tell you who he is, Thomas?
Yes, I remember the last time, Mavis. Now Jeffrey is my friend. But I don't know where he is. And the other engines too.
Oh, it's because they're off to look for you everywhere at the other railway, Thomas. But I don't know if they're gonna come back or not.
The other railway? That's where the Diesels are out there. Jeffrey must be in there too. Oh dear, I have to go find him right away.
Wait, Thomas, what about it?
Sorry, Percy, but I have to go there alone because I don't want you and Mavis to be scrapped. I'll be right back.
I guess he's right, you know. It's just you and me, Percy. I'm sure Thomas will come back as soon as possible.
I hope so too, Mavis.
Going on a field trip today on Sodor Island with my girlfriend Tootie, including all my friends in the future. And today I'm going to be alone for a long time when I'm going on a trip today. I can't believe I just said that to myself. Wait, what's that? Hello? Anybody here at the station? Huh. Everything seems to be quiet today. There's no one around. I can't believe Tootie just did this to me 3 nights ago. Well, I was only to try to tell her something, but she just left me. That's when I'm not able to talk to her anymore.
Oh boy, time to get some rest since I'm pretty tired of working.
There he is. I'm gonna get his buffers to be smashed any minute.
Come here, you bastard! You stink, and your place stinks! This ain't about me, is it? No, and I'm sorry. But nobody can ever know that.
Boy, you better come back here and help me up right now.
Oh man, I guess I'm feeling depressed because of what happened 3 nights ago between me and Tootie. I guess everyone's just saving the railway without me, since I'm no longer to be able to save the railway.
I know how you feel when I saw you today.
Thomas? What are you guys doing here?
We came here to tell you what's going on since this afternoon.
And you're lucky one found you here.
And we can see how awful you felt, just like how Camille felt when Trinity is awful and was forced to leave the Go Animate City.
Time for you to go, Trinity, since you're making lies about that you're racist to Asian people like Gracie Nam.
I agree. This is why I'm not friends with you anymore, racist jerk.
Okay, fine, then you'll find out that I'm not racist to everyone in social media. Shut the fuck up, Trinity. We don't care about what you said. Now leave the social media and never come back.
Good riddance.
I agree.
Same here.
I wish Trinity and I are retired from Google Plus after I told Aaron and Ronnie about it next year.
Really? You just thought I was just sitting here a long time when you guys are away last night.
Well yeah, especially Tootie and Flick are just here now, don't you want to talk to them?
Oh, if no, Thomas, excuse my language, I'm not going back to talk to Tootie anymore.
Why not? I thought you two are having a nice conversation.
Because 3 nights ago while you're away, I was just trying to tell her something. And she got frustrated and left the shed, leaving me looking really sad, or should I say, it's just sad that she hurt my feelings.
I don't think she just did after she left the yard, Jeffrey. She just got frustrated when she doesn't know what you're saying.
Really? This isn't true, Thomas. I just left the shed too, after she just left the shed.
Calm down, I was trying to let you know that she hasn't hurt your feelings lately. Besides, you're making it up about her.
Really? What's wrong with you engines? Why do you have to blame it on me for that, all this crap I just have? I had nothing to do with this freaking stuff on Sodor.
Nothing.
What's wrong with Jeffrey?
I don't know what his problem is.
How about tired of you bunker engines had to blame it on me for thinking I didn't do? Or should I say, for something I didn't do? Now, one of you tank engines, excuse me, I'm off to doing my job. I don't have time for this argument.
I don't know why Jeffrey is so upset. Seems that we are trying to help him by criticizing him.
Yeah, but he wouldn't listen.
What if Jeffrey finds out that Tootie is in trouble with the other railway?
Wait. Tootie is at the other railway? Oh no, first I thought Jeffrey is out there, but now I realize Tootie is at the other railway. Come on you guys, we have to get Tootie right away.
We're on it, Thomas.
Hey, wait for me.
Hey, Flick.
Oh, hello Jeffrey, I haven't seen you in a while. Where have you been?
Nothing much. I just want to be alone. Long time. Long time I want to be alone. 3 nights ago, me and Tootie were just having a fight. And then...
No need to tell me that, Jeffrey. I already know what happened since Tootie told me about it.
Really? How did you tell Tootie about what I just said?
Well, it's because she said that she does have a feeling that you don't like her very much. Apparently she just wants to see you again by bumping your buffers. I'm just kidding.
Really, Flick? You just make fun of me for what I said? I can't believe you just do this. I should see you try it.
No, I was just only joking. Tootie isn't going to do that to you. She's just wanted to see you and knows how you feel about the fight you two have at the sheds.
Okay. And where is she? I thought she was here with the Jupiter coaches.
Well, for some reason she was taking her passengers. The diesels I don't know was the 2 yellow ones that are taking her away to be scrapped at the smelter's yard or something.
Tootie is going to be scrapped? What the heck?
I know, right? Once you're the only engine available to go save Tootie, Jeffrey, how about you go get her after you defeat the diesels out there?
I would love to go save her, Flick, but I'm not in the mood to talk to her.
Look, Jeffrey, I already told you twice that Tootie wants to see you since she hasn't seen you in a while.
Why?
Because she's your girlfriend, remember? You two just met at the sheds after me and her first arrived to the railway. Don't you understand that? It doesn't matter if you were just angry or not, Tootie has nothing to do with your clumsiness. You did this to yourself, not everybody else. Or if it wasn't you who wrecked everything, then someone has to be blamed for this, if you know what I mean. Listen, if you don't go out there and save Tootie from being scrapped, how would you feel if she's scrapped forever?
I guess you're right, Flick. I guess I'll go save her, as long as she doesn't have to be mean to me.
Good luck out there, Jeffrey. That's what I'm always right about that.
Alright, I have to go save Tootie right away. Hope she's okay out there. Although I was inspired by Thomas the Tank Engine. Hit on, Tootie! I'm coming for you!
Well, great. I can't believe we're trapped in the smelter's place.
Yeah, even worse that we're on the wrong track before we get caught by those ugly diesels.
watch your mouth back there. There'll be no talking in this yard.
Diesel? What the heck are you doing to us?
Yet, you have no right to take us in this dirty place, especially the smelters.
You need to mind your own business because it's our job to trap you steam ace here.
Yep, I agree.
This is impossible. I don't want to be here. None of us aren't here anymore. If you diesels need to let us go.
Not anymore, teapots.
Diesel 10, what have you done to us now?
The reason why I brought you all here because you're trying to get all of us diesels into trouble, so I recall you all to be in here forever until you all died from the smelters.
No. I'm the express engine, and I don't want to be scrapped.
I'm only the tram engine, and there's nothing you can do about it.
We'll see about that, teapots. Harry and Bird, you two go outside and keep guarding the steam ears if they're trying to escape.
Right away, sir.
Now, which one of you who is ready to be scrapped?
Hey, who the heck are you?
Listen up, boys. I know what you're up to when I just falsely report the bad objects of your reputations. So I suspect that you're doing something was despicable.
I'm sorry, what?
I don't know what he's talking about.
Felista, baby.
Ouch. Yay. You better get back here right this instant.
All right now, what do we have here?
Look, I don't know what you diesels are up to. I don't believe you're trying to get away with this. I hope you'll be happy when Jeffrey comes up and goes after you.
I wouldn't think of that, blue puffball. But I think your friends might have to get going by burning them up in the flames.
No, you can't do that.
I hate it when the diesels are treating you like no children.
And one of you ugly engines need to let me go. I'm begging you at this moment.
We never ever trust diesel engines at all.
What do we do? We'll end it up in here forever.
Guys, here's what we're trying to. Hey.
I don't think you're good enough to escape, blue puffball. Me, my new friends and my crew are expecting you to be in here. So, you and your friends will be scrapped forever.
Diesels, you're surrounded. Now let go of my girlfriend.
Jeffrey, thank goodness you're here. I want to tell you that I'm sorry I didn't understand what you're saying.
Jeffrey, we need your help. Those diesels are manipulating us.
There's nothing you can do to stop those diesels before they square.
Oh.
Get him, boys.
Haha, nice try stopping me at this point. Although I was inspired by Thomas again.
Ouch. That really hurt.
Well, looks like Jeffrey saved us now.
Well, not for long, Steamies. I'm still going to get your buffer smashed any minute.
You wouldn't do that to us when you have your big mouth of yours, right?
Attack!
Huh?
Well, I think that is a great idea.
Let's get him, everyone.
Ow.
Under the shed.
Okay, what did I do now?
Hold up, everyone.
What do you want now? Is this a game you want me to play with?
Now, we need to talk. Wilson, the little buddy. You ask too many questions. Here's what I'm going to do with you. It's because all of us are very angry with you for what you three did to us by dragging us steam engines to scrapyard to be scrapped. But first of all, You, Brewster, and Coco are from Chuggington and we're joining Dieselton's side. Second, you're pushing Henry off the track without asking nicely and saying you're sorry. Third, you're causing too much trouble when you and Coco are working the smelters along with Diesel, Ari, and Bird. Fourth, you and your two friends hate steam engines because we had nothing to do with you all, including your inappropriate behavior. And fifth, you were brainwashed by Diesel 10, who made you capturing all of us steam engines and dragging us to the workshop and the smelters to be turned into diesels and a pile of rust. You three should be ashamed of yourselves. And you should know that by now. Now, any last words?
I regret that I can still tell Diesel 10 to hurt your all feelings for saying that.
Then you're heartless. Take him away, everyone.
Curse you. I'll get you next time.
Wow, you had a good point, Jeffrey, although I do think that we look like the police officers in the future.
Yeah, but not all of us are humans. Our human selves are look like the police officers like the last time we arrest George the racist blue monster.
Fuck you all. I'll come back to kill you all.
Not this time, you racist jerk. We'll put you in prison forever. Take him away, guys.
Hey, put me down, you son of a bitch.
Boy, most likely the time when James got stuck in front of the line by the tree.
Peep peep. I'm ready.
So am I. As ready as it'll ever be.
I've found you all. Now I'm coming to get you.
Wait, what about me?
Run for your lives!
No. Brewster, what are you doing?
Quick everyone, let's get out of here.
Wait up, you guys.
Tootie!
Oh no, Tootie.
We have to do something to save her.
Thomas, go save Tootie. Percy, Mavis, Gordon, you guys go bash Brewster away from Tootie. Henry, Emily, Edward, you guys go get Coco before she's capturing us. James, Toby, you guys are coming with me. On the way to Napper Station. Let's go.
We're on it, Jeffrey.
I agree.
Alright, let's move out.
Ow. Nothing can stop me now.
Oh, I will stop you for kidnapping Tootie, alright.
Brewster, wait for me. I'm coming with.
I don't think you can come with us, Coco, because you'll disgrace the railway.
I agree with you, Henry.
Good work, you guys.
Take that for bullying my friends, you blue scumbag.
Whoa, who's that over there?
Oh my goodness. Flick, look out!
Hey, move out of the way.
Oh!
Oh no. Jeffrey.
Oh no.
Ah!
Well, mother, I just don't get it because one of my engines aren't at Natford Station or at Tipmouth Sheds anymore since it's been 30 hours.
Oh, I'm pretty sure they're here just a long time, Topham. Pretty sure you'll be all right when they will come back.
I hope so.
Whoa, I think I was right that an engine shows up in the yard, Topham.
Why am I not surprised, mother? It's just Jeffrey. I wonder why he is doing in my house. Jeffrey, what have you done to my house?
Later that morning, when the engines arrived back at the Natford station.
I miss Jeffrey. I apologize for not understanding what he's saying, guys. I feel like I'm the terrible engine on setter.
Don't worry, Tootie. Me and the other engines are already stopped the diesels for Jeffrey, and we brought Rocky to help Jeffrey up.
Yeah, I'm always here to help. We'll put Jeffrey back on track in no time.
Oh, hey everybody. Thanks for having me out.
You're welcome, Jeffrey. Thank goodness you're okay when I didn't see you out there with my cars.
Are you okay, Jeffrey?
Oh, I almost got punched in the face, but I really did get hit by someone else. Pretty sure I'm still doing okay now.
Wow, your teeth and your whole mouth is red because it's bleeding.
I can see that when it hurts.
I want to tell you something, Jeffrey.
Really? What's that supposed to be?
I know you were really upset back at the sheds. We're just talking. Now I know that you're trying to say something to me and I never listened when I left the shed. I guess you're right all about it.
Yeah, we'll take you to the steamworks to be repaired. Let's go, everyone.
Yeah, and I'm going back to the quarry now.
I feel much better now. Thanks, Victor.
Anytime, Jeffrey. I hope you're looking really great after you just your face fixed.
Yeah, and I'm really sorry that I was acting framing. I just did it to myself because I claim that you all are blaming on me for something I didn't do.
That's okay, Jeffrey. Everything seems accepted when lots of people are accepting your apologies.
Really? How come?
They just did, of course.
Yeah, pretty much. How's the chuggers doing over there?
They're just upset when the war is over.
Hey there, Jeffrey. We just want to say we're sorry for hating you in the steam engines. I guess you were right. We're the silly diesels after all. We haven't learned anything.
I agree with Wilson. And I'm truly sorry for taking Thomas away to the workshop to see Diesel 10.
Apology accepted, you guys. I'm glad that you were in your lesson, but it's not your fault who got brainwashed by Diesel 10. But it's a little bit your fault.
I know it is our fault. Especially V, who will be very mad at us right now when we get home from Sodor.
Yeah, I know that it's a sad story. But who's V, by the way?
She's the microphone dispatcher. I think she's the leader of the chuggers from Chuggington.
Yeah, she's very nice when she give us some jobs for her on the railroad.
Oh, okay. Tell her I said, hi, it's not their fault who got brainwashed by Diesel 10.
We will, Jeffrey, and thanks for helping us.
Wow, I guess they are the really useful engines after all, Jeffrey. You do have a point when you're teaching them how to be good.
Yeah, what do you know, Thomas? Wilson, Brewster, and Coco are really good friends to us. But I think there is one more thing we have to give Diesel 10 something he likes.
What the? Why do I have to get back home after I'm finishing this garbage work?
You deserve to be sent back to the other railway for good, Diesel 10.
Yeah, and never ever come back to Sodor again unless you're nothing but a bully just like Devious Diesel.
That is it. I'll get you puffballs for this. I'll be back.
I'm sure you'll be having fun with the dirty work of coal and the scrap junk.
So later that evening, all the engines were soon busy after Diesel 10 and the other diesels were gone. For now, they can have some peaceful without them today. Especially Thomas, who is now the really useful engine after he and Jeffrey are making a great time.
Wow, I'm so happy that the railway is safe. I forgot to make sure I'm keeping the island safe like the last time Sir Topham Hatt wants me to. But I never forget about that. I'm glad I am the really useful engine, and do you know what? I think Flick and Tootie are the part of the steam team when they're busy with the other stuff.
Wow, I'm glad that Jeffrey is working with the freight cars now, and it looks like me and you are now the part of the steam team, Tootie.
I know, right? And so my lovely boyfriend Jeffrey, I think last night I do go make out with him at the sheds while everyone is asleep.
Yay, that would be lovely. Anyhow, I have to do my work now. See you later, Tootie.
And in that day on, Thomas, Jeffrey and the other engines are glad that Flick and Tootie are the part of Sir Topham's Railway, and the steam team too.